Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is my distinct honor and privilege to welcome you to Submarine Base New London and the commissioning of USS Idaho. I'm Lieutenant Commander John Whitaker, the ship's executive officer. On behalf of the crew of your Submarine Idaho, I would like to express our sincere gratitude for joining us here today. Before our celebration begins, please silence your cell phones. Thank you. We are here today to celebrate the commissioning of the USS Idaho, the fifth ship to bear the name of the Gem State. The first USS Idaho was a steam sloop built in New York for the United States Navy in 1866. Upon entering service in 1866, Idaho served in the Far East, arriving in Nagasaki, Japan in May 1868, remaining there for 15 months to serve the Asiatic Squadron as a store and hospital ship. She was badly battered by a typhoon in 1869, returning to Yokohama, Japan, where she would be decommissioned in 1873. The second USS Idaho, BB-24, was a Mississippi-class battleship. Commissioned at Philadelphia Naval Yard on April 1, 1908, she served in training and fleet activity capacities across the New England coast, sailing down to Cuba and around the Caribbean. After suffering an engine loss in 1912, she cruised back to Philadelphia for repairs. She was sent into Mexican waters in 1913 to be a presence after a coup d'etat was carried out in Mexico. After the unrest, she returned to New England shores, embarking midshipman at Annapolis. In 1914, she was sold and then transferred to the Greek Navy. The third Idaho, SP-545, was a single-screw wooden-hulled motorboat built in 1907 at Marblehead, Massachusetts. She went in commission for naval service at Cape May, New Jersey in July 1917. She was assigned to 4th Naval District, serving harbor patrol and tending submarine nets. She was returned to civilian service in 1918. The fourth USS Idaho, BB-42, the Big Spud, was a New Mexico-class battleship commissioned in 1919. After serving on training and readiness operations on the West Coast, she was sent to Norfolk Navy Yard for modernization in 1931. She returned to the West Coast for service until 1939, relocating to Iceland in 1941 and then Pearl Harbor. She was regunned in 1942 and was sent to be the flagship of the bombardment of Attu. In 1943, she would prepare for the invasion of the Gilbert Islands, providing gunfire support off Macon Atoll. She would go on to support invasion of the Marshall Islands, firing off Kwajalein, and then on to New Ireland for diversionary bombardments in 1944. She would then steam to the Marianas, providing pre-invasion bombardment at Saipan and on to Guam. After brief repairs, she steamed to support pre-invasion bombardments at Peleliu. In January 1945, she would join the battleship group at Pearl Harbor, steaming to Iwo Jima to provide crucial invasion support. She remained at Iwo Jima through March 7th, departing to support the last assault of the Pacific, Okinawa. Arriving on March 25th, Idaho began shelling enemy batteries and battling kamikaze aircraft, downing 5 enemy planes. Idaho entered Tokyo Bay on August 27, 1945, witnessing the Japanese surrender that was submitted on board USS Missouri. Idaho was awarded 7 battle stars for her World War II service. She was decommissioned in July of 1946. We are delighted to have several former crew members and family of the 4th Idaho here today. Please stand and be recognized. Additionally, we are honored to have several Gold Star families with us today. Ladies and gentlemen, we recognize the significance of your loved one's sacrifice to our nation. Thank you. Would all active duty veterans and first responders please stand? Would all military and first responder families please stand? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your service and sacrifice. The first U.S. Navy ship sponsor can be traced to the commissioning of USS Concord in 1828. Concord was the first ship to be christened by a woman, and that tradition continues today. We are honored to have Miss Terry Stackley, our ship sponsor, in attendance with us today. The new Idaho, moored before you, affectionately referred to as a boat by members of the submarine community and the crew, will soon join America's silent service. SSN 799 is a Virginia-class submarine, and with her sister ships, she represents a revolution in submarine design, construction, and mission capability. Brimming with leading-edge technology and advanced engineering, this vessel brings versatility and firepower to the fleet. Idaho and the Virginia-class are among the most effective platforms in the United States Navy, and this warship takes another step forward in advancing the superiority of our submarine force. Capable of operating in the far corners of the world's oceans undetected and while connected to air, sea, and land-based forces, these submarines are equipped to wage multidimensional warfare around the globe. Idaho's adaptability makes it highly responsive to changing mission requirements and provides the nation with the capabilities required to be the decisive factor in any conflict. In addition to anti-submarine warfare, anti-surface ship warfare, and counter-mine warfare, Idaho will support surveillance, special operations, and covert strike missions. Thank you for allowing each of us the privilege to serve our nation as a part of your Navy. Construction began on the submarine you see behind me in August 2020, and she was christened on March 16, 2024 at General Dynamics Electric Boat here in Groton. Today, USS Idaho is tested and battle ready. We are all very proud to serve on the newest attack submarine in the United States Navy. The commissioning ceremony is a time-honored tradition that began with the commissioning of the Navy's first ship, a captured British schooner, the Margaretta, in 1775. Since then, thousands of ships have undergone the transition from silent hull to a fully alive warship. My shipmates, our crew, hereafter known as plank owners, are in formation and ready. In just a few moments, Navy Band Northeast and the Submarine Base New London Saluting Battery will render honors to the Honorable John Risch. Will the guests please rise and remain standing for the arrival of our official party, honors, the presentation of colors, our national anthem, and the invocation.